welcome back to the Who's Your Stereo podcast. Today we have a very interesting section for you. We are talking about the birth of a very prominent Old Testament character. I was going to say...
He's my favorite Old Testament character.
It's true. He's a very good one. His name is Moses. You know, if you've seen The Prince of Egypt, you probably know who this is.
It's a good movie.
It's a great movie. The greatest animated movies. Any thoughts before we start?
Y'all are hyping Moses up. I love Moses, but y'all are sleeping on Ehud. Let me put you guys on Ehud.
Yes, sir.
Maybe a future episode, if we talk about, I think he's in the Book of Judges. Maybe if we cover the Book of Judges, I'll let y'all find out how tough Ehud
Maybe per your specific request, we'll go over Judges.
Maybe we will.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, let's hop into Moses.
Hop into Exodus, I guess.
Yeah, Exodus 2. Yeah, Exodus 2.
Exodus 2.
If you're wanting to read along.
Yeah.
Exodus chapter 2.
Okay, so I can read the first section where the birth of Moses, and we'll go over two different important plot points of Moses' life. So I'll read this first section, Exodus 2, 1 through 10, I think it is. Yeah, 1 through 10. Now a man of the house of Levi married a Levite woman, and she became pregnant and gave birth to a son. When she saw that he was a fine child, she hid him for 3 months. But when she could hide him no longer, she got a papyrus. I've actually never known how to pronounce that word, but I think that's right.
Papyrus.
Yeah. Okay. Papyrus basket for him and coated it with tar and pitch. Then she placed the child in it and put it among the reeds along the bank of the Nile. I'm struggling today, guys. His sister stood at the distance to see what would happen to him. Then Pharaoh's daughter went down to the Nile to bathe, and her attendants were walking along the riverbank. She saw the basket among the reeds and sent her slave girl to get it. She opened it and saw the baby. He was crying, and she felt sorry for him. "This is one of the Hebrew babies," she said. Then his sister asked Pharaoh's daughter, "Shall I go and get one of the Hebrew women to nurse the baby for you?" "Yes, go," she answered. And the girl went and got the baby's mother. Pharaoh's daughter said to her, "Take this baby and nurse him for me, and I will pay you." So the woman took the baby and nursed him. When the child grew older, she took him to Pharaoh's daughter, and he became her son. She named him Moses, saying, "I drew him out of the water." Does the name Moses mean anything translated?
Apparently, it means out of the water.
Well, because that's what I was thinking. Is that what the Bible you're reading says? I guess I said it in here too. It says Moses sounds like the Hebrew for draw out.
Yeah, because if I hit that thing right there, it can.
Yeah, that's what this is saying. It's
saying
that
Hebrew it's draw out, but I'm assuming it's an Egyptian that found him. So part of me wonders if it.
Well, it says Hebrew. It says they identify as one of the Hebrew babies, so they probably named him after a Hebrew word. Okay, Hebrew word, which would be to draw out. So
yeah.
I always think it's funny. I don't know, like just naming someone after like a word in a language, and not just like a name. Like I know now we have made up names. Like Jalen is a made up name, whatnot. But like, imagine just like naming. I don't know, like after a word, an English word. Like I'm gonna name my son. I can't think of a funny example. I'm gonna name my son Bucket.
Yeah, honestly.
Like I don't know,
because I'm good at basketball.
Because of basketball, or like because I found him floating in a bucket. Which I know that's not where this comes from. It comes from a verb, but like imagine. I can't think of a funny word, but like imagine I name my son Float because he was floating along the riverbank. Like I don't know, I just think it's weird. Not weird, I guess. Maybe it was a different time, but like it's just interesting that they named it after a word and a commonly used language.
I know, yeah, for sure. Or like even like it's interesting to look into like last names, like
where it's like people with a last name like Farmer or
they quite literally were farmers at one point.
Yeah, like that's your lineage was, or like Smith.
Yeah,
that's another one.
Like John's son.
yeah.
It's the most ridiculous last name of all time. Like so bland. But
John's son.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, honestly. Yeah. Who are you, John's son? Okay. Camden John's son, and then
Camden John's son.
Yeah, it's meshed, but Yeah, anyways, moving on. Verse 11. Moses escapes to Midian. Many years later, when Moses had grown up, he went out to visit his own people, the Hebrews, and he saw how hard they were forced to work. During his visit, he saw an Egyptian beating one of his fellow Hebrews. After looking in all directions to make sure no one was watching, Moses killed the Egyptian and hid the body in the sand. The next day, when Moses went out to visit his people again, he saw 2 Hebrew men fighting. "Why are you beating up your friend?" Moses said to the one who had started the fight. The man replied, "Who anointed you to be our prince and judge? Are you going to kill me as you killed that Egyptian yesterday?" Moses was then afraid and was thinking, "Everybody knows what I did." And sure enough, Pharaoh heard what had happened, and he tried to kill Moses. But Moses fled from Pharaoh and went to live in the land of Midian. When Moses had arrived in Midian, he sat down beside a well. Now the priest of Midian had 7 daughters who came as usual to draw water and to fill the water troughs to feed their father's flocks. But some other shepherds came and chased them away. So Moses jumped up and rescued the girls from the shepherds. He then drew water for their flocks. When the girls returned to Reuel, is that Reuel?
Probably. I don't know.
Reuel. Their father then asked, "Why are you back so soon today?" "An Egyptian rescued us from the shepherds," they answered, "and he drew the water for us and watered our flocks." "Where is he?" their father asked. "Why did you leave him there? Invite him to come and eat with us." Moses accepted the invitation, and he settled there with them. In time, Reuel gave Moses his daughter Zipporah to be his wife. Later she gave birth to a son, and Moses named him Gershom, for he explained, "I have been a foreigner in a foreign land." Years passed, and the king of Egypt had died, but the Israelites continued to groan under their burden of slavery. They cried out for help, and their cry rose up to God. God heard their groaning and remembered his covenant and his promise to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. He then looked down on the people of Israel and knew that it was time to act.
Another one, Gershom, sounds like the Hebrew for an alien there. So,
Yeah, alien, like foreign, yeah.
cool. Like, I don't know. I think it's interesting.
Yeah,
Again,
that's all.
I
yeah.
hate to harp on the same point, but, like,
No, it definitely is,
it's just, I don't know. It's interesting. Just, like, I don't know.
And who thought real or whatever for the dad's name would be a good name? Whatever the dad's name was, Rule or something.
Reuel, yeah.
Reuel.
Reuel, I don't know.
Yeah.
Zipporah, I wonder if, I don't know, I'm not going to look up.
Where did Zipporah
I'm not
come
going to look
from?
up. I'm not going to go into that deep of research. I'm just, I don't know if, I feel like there's not much to take away from this. This is pretty much just like a...
At this point, we're just storytelling.
It's
Yeah,
basically
we're
just an
storytelling.
origin story, basically.
Also, if you guys didn't know, verse 25, he looked down on the people of Israel and knew that it was time to act. A bit of foreshadowing if you don't know the story of Moses.
It's teeing up the next part of the story.
It is.
All right, next time we will talk about Moses and the burning bush.
Let's go.
Yeah.
That's going to be a full chapter. It's just that one section.
And if you stick around to Exodus 6:13, we get some very fun lineage. Yes, sir.
We love lineage.
We love lineage.
Here on the Hoosier Stereo.
There-
Podcast.
There you
of
go,
the Bible.
Camden.
Yep, that's probably going to be mine to read if I had to guess.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I know. It's like a whole section of the page.
The ancestors of Moses and Aaron. Here are the ancestors of some of the clans of Israel.
So it's not to specify.
Good grief.
Yeah, there's a lot.
I think it's funny how you always get stuck with it.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's her running gag.
Oh, hey.
What?
One of the names is Phinehas.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah,
no, not
Phinehas.
Phinehas.
It probably has
With an
become
H.
like, it probably is derived from the same
I
name.
bet.
Yeah. Do you have anything else to add about this?
I don't believe so. Deaven,
Cool.
you good?
Before we get into Q&A with Cammy J, I'm going to stop.
I actually had something else to do before that.
Oh, okay. Well, go ahead.
So we are planning for the end of the season, April 12th. And I know we kind of hit on this on the last one, but for one thing, it's going to probably be much more organized. I'm probably going to actually do layouts and stuff.
What, for season 2 or for the
Yeah.
last? Okay.
Oh,
Right,
okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, for season 2, just do like layouts and stuff. Try to get stuff rolling, because sometimes some of the stuff that I have planned, I'll think of it the day before and then just
Roll with it.
and hardly any of it's been organized. So I'm going to try to organize a lot of it. We are going to have new special guests.
Let's go.
And maybe some returning ones.
Mm-hmm.
I have a few in mind.
We love the returning guests.
We love season continuity.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what is going on for the planning. It's going to probably start after Hoosier Hysteria. Probably going to get back into it after. But we're going to take May, June, and some of July off, just to have a summer vacation, really, and
To plan for season 2, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys, welcome back to everybody's favorite segment. Today for Q&A with Cammy J, we just have 2 questions.
Yep.
The first one that we're going to start off with, in each of our own opinions,
Yes.
what are our... Oh, man, that was a terrible voice crack, guys. I'm
Hey,
so
don't
sorry.
even be upset. It happens to me on a daily basis.
Good. What is your most underrated candy? Like, in your own opinions. I'll go ahead and kick this off. Which also, for those of you that maybe don't know, we already did some of these questions last episode, but the thing got corrupted, and so
Yeah.
we're just redoing. So all of our answers are probably
Yeah,
gonna be the same.
if you watch
I don't even
if you watch
remember
the
my answer.
last episode,
Yeah.
the last like 2 minutes, I kind of explained what happened
Mm-hmm.
briefly, but
Yeah. So we're just
I would suggest that you guys go watch those last 2 minutes because I sent you the video, but
Yeah.
like it's I don't know.
I'll have to go take a look. I got through the video, or not through the video. I got through most of that episode more than I
Yeah.
have other episodes, but
I don't normally watch the episodes.
I really
but
don't
that,
watch
that one.
either,
That one I
yeah.
kind of had to because it got messed up.
yeah, I
But,
mean, like we literally experienced this firsthand. you
yeah,
know,
and also it's only like 14 minutes
Duh.
because
The only one you missed was the one with Derek.
Derek, yeah.
it was a good episode. You should go check it out.
Yeah, that one was
I
good.
might have to, yeah.
It's talking to the audience, you know.
I need to go check it out too. Though.
Right,
I
well,
mean, I
if you
wasn't
want.
there.
that was a good episode.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, though, the candy. Again, this is the same answer I gave a couple weeks ago. Sour Patch Kids have a special like section that they make, and it's all fruits. So like they have, my favorite's the peaches. Oh my goodness, phenomenal. The one that is probably most known and most liked worldwide, I guess universally, is probably the watermelons.
Yes, I've heard the watermelon ones.
They have cherries. They're pretty good. The grapes are mid. I even want to say they have another one. I'm kind of blanking. But no, I mean, they have strawberries. They're all really good. I like them all, but I think the peach and watermelon are just miles ahead of all the other ones. Peach is obviously my favorite. But yeah, Sour Patch Kid fruits are probably my favorite.
Yeah.
Like Sour Patch Kids are really well known. The watermelon's really well known. But if we're going like underrated, like whenever you think of candy, you think like Hershey's, M&M's, Reese's.
Yeah.
I feel like those.
There's some underrated ones.
That
I feel like there's
specific
even
little
underrated
area.
ones like in different popular candies. Like my answer last time, which I'm gonna say again, is pretzel M&Ms. They're so good, and I love them, but I don't get them often because they don't just sell them at like a Walmart.
Yeah.
So, but they're really good. I don't know. Not really underrated, but I love Starbursts. Starbursts
Oh,
are
yeah,
awesome.
Starbursts
I
are
could eat
really
a whole
good.
pack of Starbursts in one sitting. So, those are good too. A lot of sugar though. I don't know if there's many others. I know last time I talked about there was these gummies. They were Mario gummies,
Yes.
and they're called 3Ds. After I did some research, and I don't know if they sell them anymore because I haven't probably had them in over probably over 15 years, maybe even. No, it's not been that long, but it's been since like 2012 or 2013 since I've had them, because they're old, but I remember them being the most delicious things ever. So that's another one. If you know anything about 3D's fruit gummies, let me know, because they were delicious. What about you, Deaven?
I don't remember my answer from last time.
What's okay, just whatever you.
I gotta say Twizzlers.
I was really loud. I'm sorry. I mean, Twizzlers I feel like are pretty mainstream, but I don't feel like whenever you think of like or like most under. Or, hold on, what am I trying to say?
That's not even why I'm debating it. I just don't like Twizzlers.
Oh, you don't like Twizzlers, really?
No, I don't.
I mean, I like Twizzlers.
I would say the same about Starburst. I don't like Starburst.
I can eat. Okay, I can only I can eat one Twizzler and then I don't.
I don't like Starburst.
I don't like how it sits in my mouth. It's bad.
I got another one.
Okay.
Swedish Fish.
Oh
no.
Those are filthy, bro. I hate
We
Swedish
looked at
fish,
each other
bro.
the same way.
Swedish fish are so gross.
Yeah. I gotta agree. I feel similarly to Swedish Fish as I do.
Yucky.
You know the cheddar whales that are like goldfish.
Yes.
I feel similarly about Swedish Fish as I do about those whales.
Sam.
No. Let me describe my reasoning. I know you probably like them. Let me explain my reasoning. I can eat like 4 or 5, but then it just leaves an awful aftertaste in my mouth.
It's very debatable.
Okay.
Listen, man.
Let me just explain real quick. So probably like 2 or 3 years ago, maybe up almost 3 years ago at this point, we went to Dollar General, and I was gonna pick out a snack. I picked out those whales because I remember these being good, but I haven't had them in a long time. So I had a few, and I was like, these are really good. And I got to like 5 or 6. And it just stained my mouth with this horrible taste, this horrible aftertaste, the smell that I just didn't like. So I mean, I like them. I can eat like 3, but then once I eat my 4th one, I regret it for like an hour because it just stains my mouth.
Yeah.
But anyways, I'll let you plead your case for the whales.
I think that whales are better than goldfish.
No.
I think the whales are the best, like little, like cheesy cracker.
Cheesy aquatic shaped cracker.
The thing that rivals them the most whenever we're talking about like little cheesy crackers would probably be the extra toasty Cheez-Its. Those slap so hard.
Really?
But I think that what takes the crown is the whales. I could eat a whole box of whales.
Maybe I need to give them a second chance, but I just remember having like an awful
Goldfish is
aftertaste.
better.
Shout out Wyatt Bennett. He probably is not listening or watching these, but he put me on whales my freshman year at cross country camp, and oh my goodness, they're so good.
I will admit, like just plain goldfish, like they're really bland, but like goldfish does have variety. Like you can get different flavors and stuff. Like I like the colored goldfish.
I like the colored goldfish.
I don't know if there's actually a difference in taste, but I just feel like there is.
Yeah.
And it tastes really good. And I think this is kind of a hot take. I've heard people say they don't like them. I like the pizza goldfish.
I do.
I love the pizza
Okay,
goldfish.
good. Those are amazing. I love them.
I like the pretzel ones too.
Pretzel ones are good, but I like
Pretzel
them
ones are too dry.
I like them in the mix with the cheese ones. Like when you
Yes.
have a cheese and pretzel mix, I like them then.
Yeah,
I can't just eat
I know that
pretzel
these are
goldfish.
really popular, but the extra cheddar.
Extra cheddar, those
I
are good
love
too.
those.
Dude, I could put those down.
Honestly, I don't know if this is. I feel like I like when you're just talking about plain goldfish, like the plain cheese flavor. I like whole grain better than normal.
Like the ones from school?
Yeah, like they had them at school.
I mean, that's not a crazy take.
They had them at
no.
school, and they were whole grain goldfish, and they were better than if I just.
That's
brought,
not a crazy
plain
take.
goldfish.
I can't say I disagree with you there. Yeah.
This might be a dumb question, and this probably is just showing like my ignorance. What is healthier about whole grain? Is it just like for people who have
No
dietary
idea.
restrictions, or is whole grain actually healthier?
I think the whole grain might just be for dietary restrictions, but they make it sound like it's better for you.
Okay, because like I know they say like I
Here,
feel like
let
they
me do
advertise
some
whole
research.
grain if it's better, but like I've never actually thought about like what makes whole grain healthier than just like because I don't know, like something like goldfish. I feel like a healthier alternative would just be like less like salt on it, or like I guess I don't know what makes up goldfish, but I mean goldfish crackers are just like crackers in general are just grain, like I feel like I'm not making any sense. I don't know the process of making crackers, but I feel like
All right, so whole grain, they're rich in like fiber and vitamins and minerals.
okay.
which then they support heart health. Which I'm not saying that like the goldfish are making your heart better, but they're probably less dangerous for your heart than a normal goldfish.
Okay, so
or any other non-whole grain item.
So I guess the point is like it's not. I mean, it's healthier, but it's not healthier in the sense that the original is bad.
No, that's why I try to explain to people like Coke Zero. I think Coke Zero is the best Coke. I mean, vanilla Coke is the best. Like if we're going to like Diet Coke, Coke Zero, I think Coke Zero is better, just because I like the taste of it. Also, there's that part of me that's like I'm drinking and I'm like, this isn't as bad. I'm like, there's that part of me that's like, oh, this is good for me. When in all reality, it's not.
I mean, yeah.
It's still not good for you at all, but it's less bad than all the other ones. So it just seems like you just feel good about yourself whenever you're drinking it. Like, you know.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of what whole grain is.
Like this. This is 0 sugar Mountain Dew Baja Blast. I feel so healthy drinking this right now. So I'm like, there's no sugar. But they just pump up more of artificial things to make it taste as good
as it
like
would without sugar. Is that what it is?
Maybe. I mean, I can't pronounce half these things on the back.
Yeah.
But
I'm pretty sure aspartame is the sugar alternative or something like that. Or no, is it the caffeine? No, I think it's sugar alternative. Anyways, but a little tangent there. So I guess whole grain, I'm thinking like whole grain isn't healthier in the sense that like normal goldfish are bad, but it's just whole grain isn't like it's giving you more than what?
This has 0 grams of fat, 0 grams of carbohydrates, 0 grams of sugar, 0 grams of added sugars.
You're just drinking air?
0 grams of protein, 50 milligrams of sodium.
Okay.
That's the ingredient. That's the whole list. I'm not leaving anything out.
Rich in
so
nothing.
I'm drinking straight sodium right now.
Rich in nothing except sodium.
Flavored sodium, yeah.
Yes. That's soda in a nutshell. I feel like.
All right, and then I guess that we've touched on that question pretty well.
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna touch on the Olympics one because we're kind of far out from the Olympics now, and
yeah. Well. Just pick
that way that leaves 2 for next week.
Yeah.
We're gonna end with what instrument do you wish you could play naturally, like very well?
Drums.
Drums.
You mean drummer?
Was that your answer last time, Deaven? I'm not saying it has to be. I feel like you said something else.
I don't remember what we answered last time. I guess I do remember what I
The
answered.
clarinet.
Clarinet.
Really?
Interesting. I think I answered this last time. There's a difference between a practical answer and a fun answer.
Yeah, no.
Like practically, I would love to just be good at piano, but I mean that's something I could learn.
Yeah, I know.
But like I'm never gonna take the time to learn something like a banjo. Like being able to just rip something on banjo would be sick.
It's tough.
But like it's hard to learn. Probably would never learn it. But like it'd just be fun to be like sitting around a campfire, just be like, "Hey guys, watch this!" No.
Yeah, no, for sure, yeah.
It'd be sick. And I think my answer I said this last time too, but like, as opposed to just like learning an instrument, I would like to just naturally be able to like write a song.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Like just like I don't know, be able to put notes together.
Like
I
music
think that
theory.
would be, yeah.
Almost, yeah. You know, my problem with music is that like, I can play a handful of instruments very basically. I'm not good at any of them. Like I just have a very basic knowledge of like drum set. My dad's the drummer for the band and has been my whole life. So naturally, I understand drum set. And I can play basic rhythms and stuff, but I can't like play to a song very well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, piano. I can read piano music and play piano because I was in percussion in middle school, so I understand how to read xylophone and marimba music, which is the same as piano. However, I don't understand like how to use my fingers on a piano very well. So I'm chopsticking basically. Guitar, I have an electric guitar, and I have a slide, so I can play slide guitar and electric guitar. Again, very basic. I'm not very good, but again, I can play a little bit. I'm just not good at any instrument is my problem. Like it's really unfortunate, actually. But if I had to like just get good at one, I'm not going to include any of those because I have a little bit of knowledge in them. I would almost say like I don't even know what my answer was last time. I think a harmonica would be cool.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And then like a banjo, and like fun answer like a fiddle would be sick.
We could start our own bluegrass bands.
We could honestly. Slide guitar fits in bluegrass real well. So even like a cello. I think a cello would be really cool.
Yeah.
Like a big old bass cello. That'd be so cool.
That would be fire.
It'd be bigger than me, honestly.
We start like a jazz band, like one of those big upright basses.
Yeah. Flying Beagle. Yeah.
I don't know. That'd be fun.
I had another one, but I just completely.
I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of interesting instruments out there, but I don't know. I also would learn guitar, just a little bit easier than banjo. Like I would learn how to play an acoustic guitar, if anything. But.
So there's this. I don't know if I'd call them a band, but they're on YouTube and like they're a bunch of like hillbillies, for lack of a better term, and like they cover music in like a shed. Like whatever you imagine Jesus being born, and like obviously the manger, but like the little like shack that he was in, like this is quite literally what they record themselves making music in, and they're not playing instruments, but they do a cover of Thunderstruck by AC/DC, and for the thunder, there's a guy with a hammer on an anvil, and he's bing, bing. Like I don't know, like stuff like that, like being able to just grab an item and just be able to make music with it would be so cool too.
Yeah,
almost like a Charlie Puth, like with a cup.
Oh,
like
yeah.
I don't know, like just being able to do stuff like that would be ridiculous.
That would be fun.
Yeah, I'll try to find that.
Yeah.
We could show you off camera because it's so funny.
I thought I had another thing to say. Not necessarily about that specifically. I think.
Their band is called the Steve and Seagulls.
The Steven Seagulls. That's funny. That sounds like a band. That
I can't wait to show. 192 million views.
Jeez,
bro,
man.
they're pulling up on tractors and lawnmowers. Okay, I'll show you guys this off camera. It's so awesome.
That's great. And
then again, I feel like we could still probably squeeze some more stuff out of this. Question that we were not asked. I'm making it myself.
Ooh, okay.
We've all seen Phineas and Ferb. We're talking about Phineas Haas earlier.
Yeah, Phineas Haas.
We've all seen Phineas and Ferb. What is our favorite Phineas and Ferb characters?
Oh, characters?
I feel like there's only one right answer here.
Really? Is it gonna be Dr. Doofenshmirtz?
Yeah, it's Doofenshmirtz.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know how you can.
I'll go with a more underrated pick. I like Buford a lot.
Buford is out of the kids is probably my favorite.
Buford has so many good one-liners that he just says. Like, have you watched the new episodes?
No, I have not.
Okay, well, there's a running gag that they have ideas of stuff that they want to build, and Buford is like dying over the idea of wanting to build like a bread bowl hot tub. Like they have like the bread bowls. He wants to like build a bread bowl hot tub and fill it with soup. You should watch the new episodes. They're actually pretty good.
Well, it's like I'm so like I really want to like this summer, for example. I have nothing to do. And so part of me wants to just like get up early every morning and sit down and watch cartoons like I'm a little kid.
That would be the elite
I want
idea.
to sit and watch Phineas and Ferb all summer long. But there's a part of me that's nervous, like scared that it's not going to be as good as I remember.
I would tell you this as someone who's watched it. The first like episode or two are kind of rough.
Yeah.
But then like episodes like 3 through 8 are pretty good. There's like a couple, because like they're all, besides the last episode, they're all two-parters where it's like there's an episode here.
Yeah.
There's a couple duds in there, I will admit. But like in general, it's pretty good.
It's pretty good. For like a new cast and everything.
Especially
right?
for like, especially for like not doing it for 10 years. Like it's pretty good. Like,
yeah.
It's about what I would have expected and like a little bit better. It's like there's a couple episodes that I would say like are like pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Well, what's crazy, like what makes Phineas and Ferb so great is like you really don't have a bad character.
No.
Like Carl, I love Carl.
Yeah.
Major Monogram, awesome.
Yeah.
Obviously Perry is the GOAT, most iconic.
Perry's classic. Yeah.
Phineas and Ferb are obviously both great. Baljeet, so funny. I don't know, like they're all just.
See, I am with Baljeet.
Yeah.
On how your dad is with Jesse. His voice gets on my nerves.
You just don't like Baljeet?
His voice gets on my nerves.
Really? Well, it's weird.
So does Doofenshmirtz.
It's weird because wow.
That one gets on my nerves.
Okay, Doofen, you can't diss on it.
It's so cartoony that it's like I would say though about Baljeet. What's funny is like in the new season of Phineas and Ferb, you can tell like the actors have just gotten so much older because Baljeet's voice is so different.
Yeah, is it
like
really?
you can tell it's the same actor, but like it's so much
But
deeper.
do they use all the same actors?
Yeah, they're all it's all the
I
same
thought
cast.
they got a new cast.
The original cast,
okay.
besides Ferb. Ferb's a new guy, but like it's Ferb. He says one line per episode, but like yeah, like it's all the same cast. Like you can tell they're a little bit older, but like it's all the same cast. But yeah, it's a fun time, and they got one more season on the way, so should be good.
They got another one on the way.
I gotta say, out of the kids though,
Buford's hilarious, man.
I love Buford.
Buford is so funny.
My favorite Buford moment's the one whenever his second class echo is broken.
Yeah, it's a good one. Buford in the first season is kind of he's It's Buford in seasons like 2, 3, and 4, and 5. Like that.
Yeah.
That's good Buford. But Buford in the first season, he's just like the stereotypical bully. He's not very funny.
Yeah,
But,
well, I
like,
love one of my favorite Buford moments is whenever they remake the roller coaster and it's the musical.
Yeah.
And like they're singing, he's like going down a hill and he's like something about like pooping his pants, and it's just so funny.
Yeah.
Like if I remember correctly, like he's kind of like against the idea of having a musical, but like again, like you said, like a one-liner just delivers the funniest one-liner of all time.
Yeah.
In song, like I don't know, it's just
Trying to get some good Buford moments. The episode where he's trying to stop the remember like the tooth themed. He's trying to like stop the tooth from.
Dude, I need to watch Phineas and Ferb, bro. This is so
That's
like
Phineas and Ferb is my son.
I'm getting like a wave of like nostalgia right now.
I always say Phineas and Ferb for the summer.
His pet Kevin, the flamingo alien thing.
Oh yes.
Oh, Meep. Gotta love
Meep's a good one. I always say Phineas and Ferb for the summer, and then I just like have it on in the summer. So
Oh, what's their dad? Lawrence.
Lawrence,
I love Lawrence too. He's real funny sometimes.
he's funny.
Fossils.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's so funny.
Yeah,
bro.
he's a funny character. It's just like it's a very consistent show. That and Gravity Falls are shows I watch in the summer.
See, I never watched Gravity Falls.
It's good. I think it's. I would say because it's like the first season is mostly just like fun little episodes where it's like there is an overarching story, but like it's a lot more like Phineas and Ferb, where it's just like characters doing things. But like end of season 1 and season 2, it has such a good story. Like I don't know. Like I would recommend it. Like I would say there's some shows from my childhood where it's like if you didn't watch it growing up, then it's like whatever. But like Gravity Falls, I would say is a show like even like now
You could still get into it.
you could definitely still get into it. Like I would recommend it. That's kind of like this might be a hot take for some viewers. There's some shows like in childhood that I could have grown up with, but like now that I'm older, I feel like I don't need to watch.
Mm-hmm.
It's maybe a hot take. I don't feel like I need to watch SpongeBob.
I never watched SpongeBob. Don't have a desire to.
I didn't grow up watching SpongeBob,
Yeah,
and like I've heard the first 3 seasons are good, and like the first movie's good, and like sure, but like.
I'm never gonna watch them.
And am I missing out on references? Probably, but like I don't feel like I need to watch it. I feel like I'm good. You know what I mean? Like people say like, I don't know. I get what the references is from. Like when people say, like, chocolate. I know they're referencing SpongeBob, but it's like
I
don't know.
for sure.
I don't feel like I need to watch SpongeBob. I don't know.
So I have a debate that I'm in right now
Mm-hmm.
with some of my friends from school, and I'm the only person on my side of the argument. There's not really an argument.
Let's
It's
hear
just like an attack on
yeah.
me. And this is not. We can talk about the movies separately, but as far as individual characters go from Pixar, which one is better, Remy the Rat or Wall-E?
As characters, Wall-E.
Exactly,
Wall-E.
bro.
Wally.
And then I'll also down the hill that Wall-E's better than Ratatouille.
That's debatable.
Yeah.
I think that Wall-E's better.
I agree.
I like Wall-E better, but I think Ratatouille is a better movie.
Like, yeah.
I never got into Ratatouille.
Ratatouille is such a good movie.
Well, I like Ratatouille a lot.
Like,
I'm not like the
I
diehard
can't
like I
get
feel like
into
most
it.
people are.
Yeah.
But-
I feel like there's some people that really love Ratatouille, and it's valid. Like
I can't get into it.
Like I respect it, but I just don't think it's that good.
I respect it.
But no, it's like as far as the characters go, they're like, would you rather have a robot that cleans up trash or a rat that makes you food?
He's so much.
I'm
better than
like
that.
literally Wall-E saves humanity from their mess in the first place and like brings them back and like fixes everything. Ratatouille pulls on a guy's hair to make some food. That's so gross.
Like Remy is a good
I don't
character.
know, man.
Remy is a good character.
Yeah.
He like he has to deal with leaving his rat colony
yeah.
and like pursuing his dreams of cooking. But like I just can't see that. Wall-E is such a better character.
Well, also the thing with I'm also like Wall-E doesn't like you don't know what he's saying. Like he literally doesn't speak, but you get it.
Yeah, Wall-E
Like,
Wall-E is such a like if it's just talking about who you prefer, I still would say Wall-E.
Yeah, no.
But like Wall-E is also such a better written character.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
the way the way he's able to like the way they're able to express him with like just a limited
Some
vocabulary.
sounds almost basically. Yeah.
Also just like I don't know, man. Wally's so much cooler.
He looks cuter too.
He's cuter.
Yeah.
He's such a nice guy.
Yeah.
His little pet cricket.
Yeah,
I think
like
it's a
Wally
roach,
is such
but
a
yeah.
kind soul.
Bug nonetheless.
Yeah,
No,
like I don't
for
care.
sure.
Like Ratatouille is a really good movie. I don't really care about Remy.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like I don't really care about any of the characters in that movie. It's just like
You
it's a great
attached
movie.
to Wally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of how I feel about Incredibles. Like there's not one character in Incredibles that I'm like really attached to, but it's a phenomenal movie.
No, for sure. Yeah.
I guess
No.
I take that back. Syndrome's a really good character.
I
Syndrome's an
like
amazing
Syndrome,
character.
yeah.
I take that back. But everybody else is like, I'm not attached to Bob, but like
No.
I think he has a really good story, and the movie's an amazing 10 out of 10 movie. But like I don't really care about the food.
It's funny to me that everybody's.
What Devin?
Was that Incredibles, Devin?
I wouldn't say it's 10 out of 10.
What would you say it is? 9 out of 10?
I don't think it's that good.
No.
Like, I think it's good. I just don't think it's one of the best.
Incredibles is my pick for best superhero movie ever.
No.
Oh.
No.
Yep, I'm on that take. I'm on that take.
Maybe anime. I wouldn't even say animated. No.
Incredibles is the best
Have you
superhero
not
movie of all
watched
time.
a Marvel movie?
Oh, I've watched all of
Okay,
them up to
Devin,
Endgame.
Marvel was iconic.
Okay, wait. I will.
The best Marvel movie is the OG Avengers.
That's a good movie.
And then
I will,
after that,
I will admit,
it's
I
okay.
watched Avengers up to Endgame. I will admit though, I haven't seen many of the DC movies. The only DC movie I've seen is the first Batman. I've heard some of the Batman
okay,
are
well
really good.
then you haven't seen The Dark Knight, which
Yeah,
is arguably the greatest movie of all time.
When I said
Yeah.
that, when I said
It's
that,
universally known.
I haven't seen the who plays Batman in that movie.
Christian Bale.
I haven't seen the Christian Bale Batman.
Heath
So like
Ledger, I don't know.
that,
man. It's
I
exceptional.
will admit there is a flaw in that take because I haven't seen the like Batman movies that are like widely considered some of the best movies of all time.
Also, like even as far as animation goes, like Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, I guess I need to consider that also in there.
Like
'cause
Incredibles is high on the animated list, but I would go like Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
The
That's
first
actually
one.
really valid. I didn't
And
think about
then-
that either.
Yeah, I would maybe say Incredibles.
Okay, so
Maybe
I take that back. I take that back. I could see the argument for Spider-Verse, and then I haven't seen Dark Knight, like that series of Batman movies. And I also haven't seen the new Superman. I've heard the new Superman's really good.
I've heard
it's
good.
really
I've not
good.
seen it
Okay.
either.
I've seen it. It's
But just okay, I will just say this: from what I've seen, The Incredibles is better than any Marvel movie I've seen. What's the best Pixar movie? We'll end it off this way. Well, okay, not best because that is a boring answer. Because I was gonna say Incredibles or Ratatouille or whatever. Favorite.
Does it have to be a movie or can it be a franchise?
Sure, franchise.
Do both.
Toy Story. Franchise.
I love Toy Story, but I feel like
Should have ended
everything
it.
else is kind of boring.
It should have ended at 3. You know, okay, I want to go on.
5. The trailer for 5 actually looks good.
I was just about to say that.
It actually looks good.
I am so unbelievably angry that the trailer for Toy Story 5 doesn't look awful.
Yes.
Because it should have stopped at 3. Toy Story
It's gonna give them a reason to make a
Toy
sixth
Story
one,
4 was
you
a really
know?
good movie, but it should not have happened. Toy Story 5, the trailer looks decent, but I just want to hate on it so bad because it shouldn't exist. And 4 shouldn't exist either. But, like, I'm angry because now it's just going to be like, oh, well, 5 was a good movie. Critics love it. Whatever. But, like, stop making Toy Story films. Let the franchise die. Two of the actors, Don Rickles and then Jim Varney, I think was his name, that played Slinky, they're like, they can't voice the character anymore. And, like, we'll get to a point where these older actors who are playing these toys can't voice it anymore.
Both
Wallace
of the
Shawn,
Potato Heads.
Tom Hanks, Tim Allen. At some point, oh yeah, that's true. Betty White is also not able to voice Mrs. Potato Head. So many of these actors who play these characters can't voice characters anymore. Why are we still making films? The
Yeah.
story was perfectly wrapped up at the third movie. The shot floating through the clouds, and he gives his toys away. The movie was perfectly wrapped up. Toy Story 3 should have been the end of the franchise because the story had nowhere else to go. But like, oh, let's just throw Woody, you know, like Bo Peep, whatever. But then you just bring it back in Toy Story 5.
The
This
thing.
fourth movie means nothing because Bo Peep is just left at the carnival or wherever she is. She's not in the trailer for Toy Story 5. So they just throw Woody away at the carnival, and then they're like, oh, we need Woody back. And then Woody comes back, and he's wearing a bandana that has a bald spot because they need to defeat the technology.
Good night, Sam.
I'm tired of the Toy Story franchise.
The thing-
I'm tired of Disney as a freaking business because they just want to buy everything. And they're like, oh, we're not making any money at the theaters. Let's make another Toy Story movie. Like, okay. I'm like, you really need more money in the box office. Let's just make another 5th Toy Story, even though it doesn't make any sense for the plot. It's just literally for money, and you just happen to have good writers and people that actually like your movies, unlike you do at the big headquarters of Disney.
The thing that sold me for the trailer that I was like, okay, this movie might be a little too much, is the Army of Buzzes.
Yeah.
That was dumb. I was like, that's
probably just a tie to the second movie.
But
It's true.
Whenever you
Yeah,
have the
that's
wall of
already
buzzes.
they've already done that. Exactly.
but my favorite part in the trailer personally is talking about the bald spot for Woody.
Yeah.
The iPad goes, "Are you some old toy?" And Forky goes, "She thinks you're old because you're bald, Woody."
Hey, $20 for either of you. The bald spot becomes an important plot point to defeat the technology.
Oh yeah.
I will put $20 on it.
Oh yeah, it will.
Probably.
It's probably gonna be like the reflection, kind of how they did.
That's
in Toy
exactly
Story
that's what
1.
I'm thinking. Yeah, it's
It's
going to be
probably gonna be like a reflection thing.
100%. I would genuinely put money on that to be true. If anyone's willing to take that bet.
And we're betting on the Hoosier State podcast. Moving on. Me personally, as far as Pixar goes, is we're going individual movies. Big Hero 6.
That's not Pixar.
That's not Pixar.
Yes, it is.
No, it's
No, it's
Disney.
not.
It's just
It's not
Disney.
Pixar.
Okay, well, that said it was Pixar, so sorry.
Oh.
Nonetheless, Big Hero 6, goated movie.
It is a good movie.
I'd probably have to go Wall-E.
It's a good one.
Or is Bolt Pixar?
No, it's also Disney.
Well, dang, my Pixar.
A lot of those
Pixar.
like 2000s and 2010s Disney movies, I really get mixed up with Pixar.
I know, like I think that they are, but they're not. Wall-E or just the first. Okay, if we're going franchise, like Deaven said, I think Cars.
Yeah.
I think that Cars 2 is probably my favorite. However, if we're going best, best Cars movie is 1.
Yeah.
Best
Cars
movie
2
is
shouldn't exist.
No,
That's crazy.
I
think that it
I don't
should
like
exist. It
I
shouldn't
as
have
much
been.
as I think Cars 2 is not my least favorite, but probably the worst Pixar film. As much as I think Cars 2 is the worst Pixar film, it has a reason to exist.
I don't think that it's the worst Pixar.
I think
I can name you a couple
It's
right
okay.
now that are worse.
I will say it's the worst. It's not the one I would choose to watch last. I would rather watch Cars 2 as bad as
So
it
you're not
is.
saying it's the worst, you just wouldn't watch it.
No. I think that's how I feel about movies like Brave and Good Dinosaur. I think Cars 2's plot, that was a tongue twister. I think it is the worst. Like, I think it's trying to do too much.
I don't think that you've seen Turning Red.
No, Turning Red is bad. I will admit. Turning Red is not a good movie.
Yeah, but you think that Turning Red is better than Cars 2.
Maybe.
You're killing me, Sam.
I would rather watch Cars 2 because I think Cars 2 is. I have nostalgia for it, and I think it's laughably bad.
Yeah.
But like, it's just such a dumb movie, and not in the dumb movie way, as in like a movie like Napoleon Dynamite. Like, I don't think Cars 2 realizes how bad it is. like the,
I'm not saying it's a good
like
movie.
the
I'm saying
writers.
it's my
The writers
favorite.
were like, "Oh, we cooked with this spy plot," and then it's like a inner working, whatever. It just, I don't know. I feel like,
Like,
it's
I'm
trying to do
agreeing
too
with you.
much.
It's not great. I just, me personally, again, nostalgic reasons. I just like Cars 2.
I mean, yeah, I watched Cars 2.
But no, like I don't think it's good. A good movie. Like if somebody's like, give me a good Pixar movie, I'm never going to give you Cars 2.
Yeah.
But the fact that you're saying that it's the worst is crazy to me.
I mean, it's definitely like as bad as a movie like Turning Red, or I don't know. I guess now that I think about it, like that was my opinion before Turning Red came out. Turning Red, I don't know. I can see the appeal for Turning Red. It's just not my thing.
I really don't like Brave.
I think Brave is
That much
boring. I don't think
either.
it's a bad movie.
Yeah.
I feel that. Okay, Good Dinosaur is a bad movie, but like I wouldn't say it's. I don't know. I just feel like Cars 2 is the worst, but I think if they had just stuck with, because like I think the World Grand Prix storyline is a really interesting one. I think
no,
the
I think so
spy
too.
movie plotline is an interesting one. They just don't mix.
Also, I think that the thing with I like that they try to develop Mater. However, too much Mater. Like how much Mater great is that he's a side character. Too much Mater
I see.
is too
I
much
think the
Mater.
problem with that is it's not too much Mater. It's just they made Mater's character worse. Like
Yeah.
Mater wasn't smart,
It
obviously.
made him less likable.
But like
almost.
his character was not that he's just like this stupid hillbilly who can't control himself. That's who he is in the second movie, and I think that's what my complaint was when I rewatched it. Is like the entire movie they like play him up to be this absolutely loud, obnoxious idiot, and like that's not necessarily who he was in the first film. And I just remembered my articulated point as to why I don't like Cars 2. So like the entire time he's like just being like the most obnoxious person ever, and like consistently screwing up Lightning McQueen's race and whatever, and then like just causing all these issues. And then the whole like lesson of the movie is you should never sacrifice anything to be yourself. It's like, well, yeah, if you're being obnoxious and like costing your friends a big race and just being annoying in public, like, yeah, you should change yourself a little bit. Like that's like if I tripped Deaven and then I'm like, Devin's like, what the heck, man? And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. And then Camden's like, you should never change yourself. That's just who you are. Like, no, I tripped Deaven. Like,
yeah, you should love your big feet.
Yeah, exactly. Like I don't know. And then also, what's annoying too, the whole movie is Mater's blatantly telling them, but I'm not, like even behind closed doors, he's like, but I'm not a spy. I'm not a spy. And then he consistently just does dumb stuff, and they're like, wow, he's a genius. Like, no, he's clearly not a spy. Like, it took you to almost die to realize that. Like, that's another problem I have with that movie. But they're not meant to be a Cars 2 rant. I'll briefly give my answer. My favorite is Monsters University. Love that movie.
Oh yeah, Monsters University.
I gotta say my favorite movie. I said franchise. My favorite movie is Up.
No.
I actually the way Camden reacted, I think he may have a similar opinion. The first 10 minutes of Up
This is what makes it good for everybody.
are perfect, 10 out of 10. The rest of the movie is like an 8 out of 10. It's still really good.
No, you watch Up for the first 10 minutes. And then you stay for the last
hour
Up
is good. Up is really good. I'm not gonna act like it's a bad movie. It's an 8 out of 10 at least. But like the first 10 minutes, I feel like kind of elevate people's opinion of that movie.
You and I need to have a debate on Pixar movies.
I would gladly have a debate with you sometime.
Because you're killing me on some of this
I
stuff.
couldn't tell you the last time that I sat down and watched Up the whole way.
You are killing me on
Or that I watched it anytime on my own ever.
I would gladly debate Pixar sometime because I have.
No, I would be done.
Anyways, but yeah, I would pick Monsters University. I love it so much. I have so much nostalgia for it.
I like
As
it.
a-
You
as-
had a birthday party.
I did. That was probably like it may have been the fall after, or it could have been the fall the next year. But I still have my little Monsters University ID. Anyways,
I do too.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I love the message of that movie, which is kind of the similar message to Cars 2, except it actually is done in the right way, and it's not like just made her being obnoxious. It's like the message of that movie is so good. Where like this whole time Mike is just like trying to prove people wrong that he is scary. He's like, I'm gonna prove them all wrong, and then he has to like. It's just that one scene where they're sitting by the lake is so crushing. Where he's like, I thought if I worked hard enough I could do this, but I'm just not built for it.
Yeah.
Like, in my dorm room, I have a poster of that scene with Mike and Sully sitting on the lake because I just like maybe my favorite scene in all of cinema.
Yeah.
But anyways, such a good movie. Also, the soundtrack is a banger.
No,
The marching band music that they have in the background of that movie, and then also the Randy Newman composed score, so good. And then just I don't know, like it just has so much nostalgia for me. I would say that's an underrated movie, but I think over the last like 3 or 4 years, people have come to realize how good that movie is. So I don't think it's underrated anymore, but it definitely used to be.
I like the snail.
Oh yeah,
because I'm gonna be late.
I can't be late on the first day. That's a good one. Favorite franchise? See, I like Monsters Inc. And it's a really good movie. It's just never been my favorite. Not because it's bad. It's a really good movie. I'm not like I don't have in my head any flaws with it. It's not been my favorite. So I'd say my favorite franchise is probably I don't know either because I just really like the first Cars movie, but I don't know if I like the other two as much. I don't know. I don't know if there's any Pixar franchises that I really like, but there's individual movies I really like.
So,
I really like WALL-E. I really like Monsters University. I really like Cars. Yeah, I don't know if there's any franchises I really like.
So I got another hot take.
Okay. This may be the last thing we talk about before we go.
Yeah, we might need to.
Toy Story 2 is better than the first one.
Oh, I agree.
That's not a hot take at all.
I think Toy Story 1 is the worst of the first three.
Yeah.
I would agree.
Yeah.
I would agree.
Toy
Like,
Story.
and
That's not bad.
And
but
I
it's-
think
out of the three, it's the
and hear me
weakest.
out. I think there's a sizable gap between 2 and 3 and 1. Not between 2 and 3. I would say are pretty close.
Yeah, they're up.
And then
yeah.
I would say there's a gap.
I think it goes 2, 3, 1.
Yeah.
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 I think 2's the best Toy Story.
2's the best. I think 3.
Again, 3. I feel like the 3 is watched again for the last like half hour.
I can get behind that. I was gonna say I think 3 has the better peak,
Yeah.
but Toy Story 2 is a better movie. It's just more consistent.
The whole way through,
Yeah.
it's better. 3 has the best moment of the
Also, Toy
franchise.
Story 2 is funnier than Toy Story 3.
No, I agree, yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to use my head.
They just slam him into the vent. Yeah. Also, the extra buzz is funny. The scene where they're driving through the toy store and they're like, just that whole point of them.
Oh,
driving.
and you have the cleaner scene with not Wall.
Oh yeah, with the that's I don't know why that scene is so satisfying.
Everybody. I've not heard a person that does not like that. Or like, I feel like anytime you talk about Toy Story, every single person ever is like, that scene from Toy Story 2.
Yeah, it's so satisfying.
You know, everybody just loves that scene.
Underrated Pixar movie, Bug's Life.
Oh, I don't like Bugs Life.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I will admit the whole liar plot is stupid. Where it's like a similar thing to Cars 2, actually, where it's like, no, never mind. That's different. Cars 2 is more dumb. But the whole thing with like, they find out Flick's a liar, and they're like, well, it's like, or they're like, it's like, how could we have trusted you? You lied about them being, you know, these warrior bugs or whatever, and they're just circus bugs. It's like, that doesn't make his idea with the bird a bad idea. Like, that's still gonna work. It's just the fact that he's a liar now doesn't make that plan worth it. I don't know. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. Also, Soul is extremely good.
I like Soul as
I've
well.
not seen that
Here's my. I would recommend it. It's really good. My main grievance with Soul is a movie where it has these moments. He has his moments of greatness.
Yeah.
But I just could not care less for some of the plot or some of the points where they're in like the Soul Land. I don't know what it's called. It's been forever since I've seen the movie. But like, it has flashes of greatness. Like Soul, I just wish Soul was in a little bit of a different direction. And it would be like one of my favorites. I think the message of Soul is my favorite like message of a Pixar film, where it's just like, you know, talking about like the little things.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would recommend Soul though for those who haven't watched it. What are we at time wise? I don't know. Any other thoughts on Pixar movies?
I have nothing else really.
You said underrated Pixar.
Yeah. Do you have any other Pixar movies you want to shout out?
You two are going to flip out whenever I say underrated.
I mean, you already saw me flip out today. I can't flip out twice.
I think The Good Dinosaur is an underrated
No,
Pixar movie.
No, we can flip out twice. No, I don't think
I'm not
Good
gonna flip
Dinosaur.
out. I'm not
Good
gonna.
Dinosaur is good for the first watch, but anything after
I
the
think
first
it's a good
watch,
movie.
It's not.
See, I am so.
It's boring. I think it's boring.
I literally have no opinion, or I have like, Good Dinosaur evokes no emotion out of me. Like you're gonna say you're gonna flip out. I don't care enough about Good Dinosaur to flip out. Like it's just it's the most meh movie I've ever seen.
Well, no, like as a little kid, like I think I got emotional watching it, and then like I watched it again a couple years ago, and like like no emotion was like I was sitting there bored watching it.
Yeah.
Like, there was like no feeling. I don't know. Again, that's just me personally. Obviously, Deaven, you have a right to love Good Dinosaur.
Yeah.
Because it's different for everybody.
But yeah, I just like I don't know. Like if you mention the Good Dinosaur, like no feeling or emotion is evoked. Trying to think if there's any other good ones. I've heard that Elio, their new one coming out or that came out. Was
I've heard that it's good as well. I've not.
I would watch that.
I've not seen it.
This new one, I think it's called like Hoppers. I think it could be funny.
I think the Hoppers.
The trailer looks kind of funny. I don't know if I would go see it in theaters just because like.
No, most of the time I'm just waiting for things to come out on streaming nowadays.
Yeah, there's a couple things I want to go. I want to go to theaters more often, but Hoppers isn't something that I'm like dying to go to the theaters for. I would go to the theater for I don't know exactly what it's called, but it looks like a really fun movie. Have you guys seen the trailer for that movie? And like Hugh Jackman is like a shepherd, and he gets murdered, and the sheep have to solve the mystery.
I have not seen this.
It's such a dumb plot, but it might work, and I kind of want to go watch it.
I might be interested.
It comes out, I think it's Mother's Day weekend, so it's a couple months. But like, I think it's literally called like The Sheep Detectives. That movie looks so stupid, but it looks.
Is it animated?
It's real life. It's like a live action, but the sheep are like animated to look like real sheep. So, it looks.
And they like talk.
Yeah, they like talk, but like to people, they can't
goodness.
talk. They talk to themselves, but they.
Yo, this might be a
But
good movie.
it looks like here's the thing about how I feel about movies nowadays. unless the movie is something like A, I really want to see, which I guess, duh. B is like this grand thing, like the Odyssey, the Christopher Nolan movie. I would go
Yeah.
see that in theaters. So I think that'd be a really good experience.
Well, it's meant to be seen in IMAX like
Yeah.
that, so
Mhm.
yeah.
Or 3, just something that looks like it's going to be stupid fun. Like I went to go watch the Minecraft movie. That movie was terrible, but I had such a fun time going to watch it because like I went with a group of friends, and then afterwards we went to McDonald's and we got the Minecraft meals. Like I don't know, that was just a good time. Will I ever watch the Minecraft movie again? Probably not. That movie was not that great looking back on it.
Yeah.
But like it was just such a fun moment and such a fun memory. So like I don't know, one of those 3 things would get me to go to a theater. But like I don't know, like I'm not gonna like if I'm like Project Hail Mary with Ryan Gosling's coming out in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
That looks like a good movie. Like I might go watch it, but it's like I don't know. I don't feel like I'm not just gonna go to a theater on a random Thursday. Thursday, that's weird. I'm not gonna go to the theater on a weekend just to watch a movie. Like I have to go for something that's I really want to see.
I feel like that.
It's also crazy
Just for me
expensive.
personally, I feel like Project Hail Mary is almost like a more watered down Interstellar.
I
like
was kind of thinking that actually.
Like he's traveling around the universe to try and like save everybody.
And
back
he's just a
home.
scientist. He's not like
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking that actually. I saw a trailer for it last night watching Saturday Night Live, and it was like a trailer for that, and it was.
Yeah.
He's like, I mean, I don't know the plot obviously, but like he was
And I'm
like,
not saying it's gonna be bad.
yeah,
It might
but
be great.
he was just
but-
like, he's like, I'm
Yeah.
not an astronaut. I'm a scientist or whatever. I was like, this is very similar to Interstellar, at least the way they're advertising it. But yeah, I don't know. Interstellar is a good movie.
I'm not seeing it. I need to.
Really.
I was just defending it. But
I was gonna say
haven't seen
the way you
Interstellar.
said that made me feel like you had seen it, but
No,
I would
I have
recommend
not.
it. It's a really good movie. It's kind of long. It's long though. It's
I
like,
know it's like really long. Yeah.
but yeah, it's a good movie. Not as long as The Godfather though.
I also need to watch The Godfather.
I watched it for the first time week ago, 2 weeks ago. I'm in a
Was it
class
worth it?
at college, New Hollywood, and I'm watching films from the 60s and 70s, and that was one.
Did
of
you watch it
them.
in one sitting or was it multiple days?
It was one that we had to watch outside of class, and so I watched it in one
Oh.
sitting at home. But I mean, it deserves all the hype it gets. It's The Godfather, and I want to watch The Godfather Part 2, so I'm probably gonna watch it over spring break. But that movie, I didn't realize till yesterday, is 3 hours and 20 minutes long.
No, I knew it was long. I didn't know it was that long.
The first Godfather is 2 hours and 55 minutes. The second one is like 3.5 hours, and I'm like, that's insane. But I've heard it's better than the first one. So the third one I've heard is not that great, but the first 2 I've heard are really good. I've watched some really good movies for that class. I got to admit. We've been talking for like an hour and 20 minutes. We probably should wrap it
Yeah,
up.
we should probably wrap it up.
Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully the audio isn't corrupted. I'm really hoping
Yeah,
it's
that
not.
would suck.
But
Our next podcast will probably be filmed on the 22nd because in 2 weeks I'm waiting a Christmas flight and Camden will be down there.
or it'll just be me.
I guess you could come
No,
back and
I'm
film
not.
with Sam.
I'm not doing that. That's not worth it.
Not in the
We
afternoon.
can just take
I'm not-
a break. It's not worth
I
it.
wouldn't leave. Yeah.
We can just take a break.
Yeah, I say we do that.
So yeah, that's why this episode's long. So that way you have something to feed yourself with in the
Yeah.
next couple of weeks. Be sure to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know when these episodes drop. Also, you can check on the Hoosier Stereo Instagram page to see when these episodes are dropping as well. If you have questions for us, leave them at Q&A with Cammy J. Links in the description, or you can comment them on the video as well. I'm still gonna plug it. If you want to watch us do dances, go comment on the
Yeah,
episode
go ahead.
Come on.
with TLC Talk with Audrey and Peyton. Go comment on that video. If we reach 10 comments, excluding the Hoosier Stereo podcast comment, we will spin a wheel and we will each do a dance.
Or how about this?
Okay.
If it gets the, I'm changing it. If
Oh.
it gets the comments, we don't record ourselves dancing. We do it on stage at Hoosier Styria in front of everybody by
Oh.
ourselves.
Oh boy, I would do it. I'm not afraid.
I'm not doing that.
Like as a quick start.
Honestly, that'd be a really funny quick start idea, just to have like a spin a wheel and then someone has to do the whole dance by
Devin,
themselves.
but see, awkward is awesome.
Awkward is
like
awesome.
you would be the
our whole MO.
awkward one
I-
because you would be the only one not doing it.
I don't.
Everyone
like-
else is awkward.
I don't like getting up in front of people and doing that stuff.
Okay.
I don't like it.
That's fair.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know. I was about to go on another tangent, but we need to end this episode. So thank you
Yep.
for watching, And stay tuned for next time. That was a crazy voice crack. Yeah. Thanks for watching.
Oh, yeah.